Officials asking people to prepare to cool off, saying the conditions can be life-threatening, especially for older adults, young children, and those with pre-existing health conditions. Having a working air conditioner, one of the best ways to stay safe. A fan is simply not enough. If you don't have an air conditioner, cooling centers open citywide tomorrow. Officials also suggest going to cool places like museums, coffee shops, or libraries, and to be aware of signs of heat-related illnesses like heat stroke.
Call 911 if you or someone you know displays the following signs: hot, dry skin or cold, clammy skin, confusion or disorientation, nausea and vomiting, any trouble breathing, rapid heartbeat, weakness or dizziness.
New York City's Emergency Management Department says more than 350 New Yorkers die every year because of the heat. And you can track the week's hot temperatures by downloading the free Fox 5 NY weather app. While the cost to live in rent-stabilized apartments is going up, the Rent Guidelines Board voting to hike rents more than 5% on 2-year leases starting this fall. Fox 5 Stephanie Bertini joins us live on the Upper East Side. And how are landlords and tenants reacting tonight, Stephanie?
Steve, a lot of emotions tonight. According to the NYPD, several people were arrested for disorderly conduct. We watched some of those arrests as the vote happened inside Hunter College.
Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, now.
Tensions high inside Hunter College's Assembly Hall, where New York City's Rent Guidelines Board met for a final vote on rent increases on rent-stabilized apartment units. The final decision up to a 2.75% increase on a 1-year lease and 5.25% on a 2-year lease. Renters and their advocates outraged.
It's so hard because everything keeps on going. Look, the supermarkets, when we go there, a barrel of oil, a can of oil, it was like $6 or $7. Now we got to pay up to $21.
Before and after the meeting, protests outside Hunter College, the NYPD confirming several people were arrested.
Since you have refused to disperse, you will be placed under arrest.
The outrage comes down to financial struggle, says Adan Sultran, a tenant representative on the Rent Guidelines Board, who is disappointed with the increases.
This is my 3rd year now serving on the board, and what I've seen is that each year in again and year out, it seems like the goalposts shift a bit, right? Because every time we're looking at the data, we're making the arguments, we're trying to explain to folks about how it is not something that you can equate the suffering of a landlord's business and the suffering of a human being who, they have mouths to feed.
These increases are the income that buildings need for upkeep.
Policy analyst for the Rent Stabilization Association, Kelly Farrell, says owners need more increases.
We appreciate that the board looked at data and tried to come up with a fair increase. It's not enough.
While many are infuriated,
these real estate people are so hungry.
The decision to increase rent on stabilized units is done. Currently, an estimated 1 million New Yorkers are in rent-stabilized apartments. Now, these hikes go into effect October 1st. We heard from the mayor tonight. He said the only way the rents will go down is if more housing is built, saying the city's working on that. Steve?
Thanks, Stephanie. Park